Well, good morning from Hastings, Ontario. I'm just leaving my Warmshowers host, Dan, and his wife Holly. Yeah, they took me in for the night last night. Last minute, literally 2 or 3 hours before I got here, I sent them an email through Warmshowers, and they responded, said, "Yeah, absolutely, come by." So that's what I did. Anyways, I'm on the, I think it's the Hastings Heritage Trail. I'm not sure what this is, but it's the Trans-Canada Trail, part of the Trans-Canada Trail. So, and this is going to take me into Hastings, and apparently I've got rail trail all the way to Peterborough, and actually all the way to Uxbridge. So that's going to be awesome. All right. Anyways, more of this when I get into Hastings, and hopefully get a second breakfast. See you then and there. Jeez, it's nice to see the sunshine again. Hey there. So I thought I'd do something a little more formal as opposed to just kind of riding along the trail and talking into the camera. So, yep, so here in Hastings, Ontario, on a Wednesday morning, Wednesday, May 1st? May 2nd, May 1st. Just ready to head out to Peterborough along the trail, and I'm not sure what the name of the trail is here. But I just finished having a really, really good breakfast here at the Bridgewater Cafe. Nice little place. Great coffee, great hospitality, and had one of their breakfast pockets, which is kind of bacon, eggs, tomato, onion, green pepper, rolled up in pizza dough, which is a first for me, and really tasty. Really liked it. Like I said, the plan is to head out to Peterborough from here, and it's looking like it may actually get sunny today. I hope so. And also, I'm going to be on rail trail today for probably most, if not all, of the day to Uxbridge, or just before Uxbridge, to my buddy's place. So that's the plan. Yeah, sorry about that break in the dialogue back there. But there was a fella walking around. He kind of wanted to get into the frame, I think, so I kept moving positions. And anyways, yeah, so, but I was just going to say that, heading to Uxbridge today, and I'm just riding along here. I've got long sleeve and shorts, and I'm thinking I may be a little bit underdressed here because I'm not seeing any sun coming this way, and there is a wind coming out of the south, and because I'm going south, it's a headwind. So, anyways, that's that. So I got to take a detour through town here because apparently the train bridge that they use for the cycle path is open to allow boats to go up and down the Trent River because it is part of the Trent Severn Waterway, and there's lots of boats that come through here in the spring, summer, and fall. So that's that, and I'm doing the alternative, but I will be on the trail, whatever that trail is called, soon. So we'll see up the road. So now we know the name of this trail. It is called the Lang Hastings Trail. You can see it right there. It's not abundantly obvious. You don't need to be looking at my finger, but yep. So this is the Lang Hastings Trail, and I'm taking this trail to Peterborough. So apparently it's about 40 kilometers. So let's get on the trail and see what it's like. Oops. Oh, this is very nice. It was very nice. Guess I'm going to have to use my vocal ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling! Sorry. Thank you. Toronto. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Have a good day. There we go. There's the river down there. Very interesting. River life versus lake life. We live on a lake, and I guess it's similar in some ways and not so much in others. And you know, I'm not sure if I know all the different ways to break it all down for you, but it just looks different, feels different, seems different, and that's that. So that's all I got. That's all you get. We'll see you up the trail. So just pulling out of Hastings here and still riding along the river more or less. And I just wanted to point out quickly just the quality of this rail trail. I mean, this is how you do it, with really fine gravel, really well packed down trail surface, rolls very easy, very, very nice. But the question is it going to stay like this when I leave town, when I leave this area? Because probably in about a kilometer or so, the trail veers away from the water and off through a more rural area, if you will. Not that this is necessarily urban, but so it'll be interesting to see whether or not the trail conditions stay the same or degrade. My experience in the past has been that they tend to degrade once you leave built-up areas. Sometimes they degrade a little bit, sometimes they degrade a lot. But yeah, so we will see. But for now, it's lovely, nice, hard-packed, rolls nice and easy and flat. And yeah, so let's just hope this keeps going. All right, see you up the trail. So we're a couple of kilometers away from the Trent River, and definitely out of town here, rolling through farm country, and as far as trail conditions are concerned, they haven't changed. They're absolutely lovely. No, I'm not going to do the Brian Van Duzer thing. Okay, whoops, roller coaster. Wow. Ole, 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 ole. Okay, there you go. Okay, coming to our first hazard of the day, water on the trail. So we're going to go very slow because I don't want water to splash up onto my feet. I like dry feet, don't like wet feet. Ooh, it's fairly deep. All good. And very happy I had my my mud guards on, because otherwise I would have had splashing onto my drivetrain and onto my gear. So, but not today, not with the mud guards. Anyways, that's that. Today's adventure, going through water on the trail. See you up the trail. Morning. Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna come over here to where the toolkit is. Yeah, I'm just stopping here. Yeah, thank you. Whoops, oh, sorry. Okay. So I thought I'd just do a quick stop here along the trail. I don't even know what town I'm in or close to. I'm assuming I'm in some sort of hamlet or village or whatever it is. But anyways, just riding along and saw this. And this is really awesome, actually. I'm really impressed with the quality of the tools that are hanging off of those cables. Definitely a welcome thing if you're riding along this trail and you're having some serious bike problems. Being able to throw it up on that stand there and use those tools to make whatever adjustments that are necessary. Yeah, it's a godsend. And it looks like there is also a pump here. Let me just try and get my bike around here because I'm too lazy to get off my bike. Here, let's do this. And yeah, it looks like some type of pump situation here. So yeah, it's definitely a. There. Oh, good Lord! Why don't I just get off your bike, Reinhardt? And oh wow, okay. So this is kind of cool. So I guess the idea is that you grab this lever and you pull it up and down. Oh wow, look at that! Look at that! And there's a pressure gauge there, and big handle here, lots of leverage. So even the weak, well, I shouldn't say the weakest, but people who don't have a whole lot of strength can use their body weight to push up and down on that pump lever and pump up your tires. That's awesome. So, oops. And here I'm saying I don't know where I am, and there's a little rest stop here, a gazebo, and I'm at Keene Station. Who knew? Looks pretty interesting. Lots of history here, certainly with the railway going through here. And they've got a little bench set up, and I can see over there's a concrete pad there with some patio chairs and a patio umbrella. This is lovely. This is right by a river, and yeah, I'm liking this. So yeah, what a find this Hastings Trail is. Like I said, I never knew this was here, and this was wonderful. Hello. Good morning. Hey guys. Yeah. Dachshunds or duckhounds, I don't know. But anyways, when we were kids, they just called them wiener dogs because they look like wieners on legs. Cute little guys. Yeah, gotta love it. This is the Peterborough Trail map. Looks like we are 64 kilometers from the start of it. Another definite sign of being in a urban area, or transferring from rural to urban, is going from gravel to pavement. Here we go. Another sign of being in an urban area is graffiti. I've arrived at my first stop here. I think Tim Hortons. I think I'm going to grab myself a coffee, maybe a little bite to eat. Yep. Here we go. And just like that, I came off of the city street and into this little park here. Campground. I didn't know this was here. I think I'm taking the Rotary Greenway Trail and the Trans-Canada Trail. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's try riding across this. Pretty much in downtown. This is kind of a cool bridge. Okay. Trying to navigate and negotiate the route through Peterborough here. The other thing that gets me whenever you get into an urban center of this size or bigger is just how much longer it takes you to get through, especially if you have to go through the downtown, because in almost all cases you get emptied out onto city streets and having to deal with traffic lights and traffic issues and getting turned around. Yeah, and this is interesting how they've done this. At an intersection here, and the trail comes out on one side. You can see that the Trans-Canada Trail sign is right there. So we'll just follow it. It kind of cuts around this intersection here, and then the trail continues right up that way there. I am well out of Peterborough now, heading in the opposite direction, which is west. And you can see there's no more built up stuff around me, and the surface has turned from pavement to gravel, which is all good because just as it was before Peterborough, it's in awesome shape. Lovely riding. But I just wanted to make a point about bicycle travel versus other kinds of travel. Now you've heard it from so many people online that, you know, traveling by bicycle is very, very different. And it is. And I've said it myself many times. So it doesn't bear repeating, except to say as an example, this ride I did through Peterborough was different, and it was a Peterborough that I've never seen before, in a way that I haven't seen it before. The approach was from a different place. The ride through was completely different, and then the exit was completely different. So I've been to Peterborough 20, 30 times, maybe more. I had a girlfriend way in the past that lived here. I've come here and done road races and that sort of thing, but it's all by car. And yeah, so coming through by bicycle, anyways, what I'm trying to say in a longabout's way is that it felt like a new city. It felt like I'd never been there before. Everything was new. The views were new. The path was new. All of it. I know where I am. I know where I'm in Peterborough. There's some telltale signs, but yeah, just coming through by bicycle, completely different feel, completely different look. Yeah. So, anyways, just wanted to make that point. And then I'm going to stop talking and continue riding and turn this camera off. All right, let's see up the trail. Well, look, there's a sign that says trail. This must be the trail. Yeah, still outside. Oop, maybe I should have taken the other way. Yeah, just between Lindsay and Peterborough, I think probably a little closer to, actually almost halfway between. Yeah, making pretty good time here. Trail has, I wouldn't say degraded, but has certainly gotten narrower, and it's not that consistent, fine limestone gravel surface, but it's not bumpy, it's not potholey, it's really not very muddy at all, except for a couple of spots where it might be a little soft. But otherwise, this trail seems to have drained quite well. And the riding is nice and smooth and fast. About as fast as you can get on a rail trail, that is. How you doing, guys?
How you doing?
All right.
Looks like you're traveling across country.
Wow. I'm in the middle of a shakedown ride from, I live around the Chapey's Locks area. Are you familiar with that? Okay. Over at the Rideau? Elgin, Portland, Westport area, whatever. Anyways.
Westport, yeah.
Yep.
Sharbet Lake area.
There you go.
Frontenac County.
Yeah, that's it.
Girls from Frontenac County, let me tell you.
So we are now in Omemee, Ontario. It's a small town, but big enough to have a paved recreation trail. I guess this is the Omemee River. And here's the trail. This is a bridge going across the river. Looks like it's built or it's been refurbished the same way as the Orange Gorge Trestle. And here we go. Continuing along, looking out over the Omemee River, the lovely cottages and the docks, or houses in the docks. Yeah, and that's Highway 7 over there, that bridge, for those keeping score. The plan is to stop here in town and have a break, grab a drink. I've got a monster date square that I had from yesterday that I'll probably chow down. And then continue on to Lindsay, where I'll make up my mind as far as dinner's concerned, if I'm going to have dinner there or if I'm going to bring it to Alan's place, or if Alan and I are going to go into town when I get to his place. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for him, but he's such a nice guy. He'll want to take me down to Uxbridge for dinner. So, but we'll see. Anyways, got to get to Lindsay and got to make our minds up at that point. But until then, I'm here in Omemee. All right, and further up the trail. See you guys. Welcome to downtown Omemee. Oh, and there's a coffee time there. Maybe I'll stop and have a coffee. I think I'll go back to the trail and maybe find a nice shady spot on the trail, as opposed to out here. Doesn't seem to be any parkettes or anything with shady areas, because now that it's sunny, I don't want to sit in the sun. Anyways, enough of that. See you on the trail. Oh, this is awesome. Riding through a tunnel in the trees. Well, since going through that tunnel there, the trail quality changed immediately on the other side. The interesting thing about this part of the trail is that to my left is Highway 7. And on the other side of Highway 7 is another rail trail called the Victoria Rail Trail. And I rode up it twice, I think, and it was absolutely horrible. It was like it's all rocks and, you know, big gravel and all chewed up from ATVs. And I swore I'd never ride it again. Of course, I rode it twice, so what does that say? But the point is, I had no idea that this trail was here. Had I known, I certainly would have ridden this trail, but I didn't know. It wasn't on the maps. The only trail that was on the map at the time was the Victoria Rail Trail. And that was also part of the Colt, or the Central Ontario Loop Trail route that takes you up through Ganaraska Forest from Port Hope and all of that. And that's all really nice. But when it got up to the Victoria Rail Trail, it was just awful. Just tedious, terrible. Until you get to Lindsay. And then on the other side of Lindsay, it's like night and day. And I think on the other side of Lindsay is the extension of this trail. And it goes all the way up to Kin Mountain, maybe beyond, but it's really beautiful going through Fenelon Falls and all of that. But yep, I had no idea this trail was here, but now I do. And of course now Google Maps are telling me it's here. And I'm glad I'm on it and not on the other side. Ahead on the trail is an animal walking. I have a feeling it's probably a local cat out causing trouble in the afternoon. Probably a farm cat. Hey pussycat. Nope. There she goes. Yeah, she looks pretty healthy. Or he. Hey there. Thanks. According to the sign here, the Trans-Canada Trail is closed through here. And I can see why. They're putting in a whole bunch of new houses. How is this gonna go? Don't get caught on the netting. go. So just a little further along in Lindsay here, this trail here is not part of the, or at least not the Trans-Canada Trail, but this trail does take you into Lindsay. The Trans-Canada Trail kind of skirts around the outskirts of Lindsay and doesn't really visit any of the services. And looks like the trail is closed. Or it looks like I can't get across here. So that's not good. Trail is closed, and I guess I'm just gonna have to go around. I don't see there being any other bridge across this river, so I gotta go back the way I came. Well, that's not cool. Oh well. Would have been nice to continue along this river into town, but I guess I'm gonna take the long way around. But that's just the way it goes, because you just never can tell how things are going to go on a bicycle tour.